Hill Street Blues was more than just a groundbreaking police drama. It was a show that redefined television storytelling, introducing complex characters and gripping narratives that still resonate today. Over the years, we've had to say goodbye to many of the talented actors who brought these unforgettable roles to life. From beloved main cast members to memorable guest stars, this list honors 38 actors from Hill Street Blues who have passed away, celebrating their contributions to one of TV's most iconic series. Andy Romano, born on April 16, 1936, in the United States. He played Deputy Chief Warren Briscoe in Hill Street Blues in 1982 when he was 46 years old. Romano had a long career in both television and film, frequently portraying authoritative figures such as police officers and government officials. He appeared in movies like Eraser, 1996, and Under Siege, 1992. He passed away on September 14, 2022, at the age of 86 due to natural causes.
You people okay about that poor cop?
Pilsky, they're a little hinky.
Well, this'll be what they need. We lose a trooper, we get something back.
Joe Santos, born on June 9, 1931, in Brooklyn, New York. He portrayed La Starza in Hill Street Blues in 1984 when he was 53 years old. Santos was best known for playing Lieutenant Dennis Becker in The Rockford Files, 1974 to 1980, a role that made him a familiar face in crime dramas. Over his decades-long career, he appeared in numerous TV series and films. He passed away on March 18, 2016, at the age of 84 due to a heart attack.
What's the matter? What a long puss?
Not sure I want those poker machines.
You're not sure? Well, that's why I'm here. I thought I might be able to persuade you, so I brought along this,
Kiel Martin, born on July 26, 1944, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He portrayed Detective J.D. LaRue in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 37 years old. LaRue is a talented but deeply flawed detective, struggling with alcoholism and gambling issues while still managing to be a skilled investigator. His character arc showcases both his personal battles and moments of redemption. He passed away on December 28, 1990, at the age of 46 due to lung cancer.
Hi, fellas, have you got a minute?
No, we don't. As a matter of fact, have a nice day.
The prime suspect in your shooting was released earlier this week. I was wondering how you...
Charles Levin, born on March 12, 1949, in Chicago, Illinois. He portrayed Eddie Gregg in Hill Street Blues, 1982, when he was 33 years old. Eddie is a small-time criminal who becomes an informant for the police, walking a dangerous line between loyalty and self-preservation. His character adds tension and moral complexity to the series, highlighting the risks and ethical dilemmas faced by law enforcement. He passed away on June 28, 2019, at the age of 70 after going missing. His remains were later found in a remote area, and his death was ruled accidental.
Hey, Sean! You sent me to Florida? You got me to clean up my act?
What the hell were you doing back there?
Trying to get in advance?
Michael Conrad, born on October 16, 1925, in New York City, New York. He portrayed Sergeant Phil Esterhaus in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 56 years old. Esterhaus is the firm but compassionate desk sergeant known for his signature morning roll call, always ending with the iconic phrase, "Let's be careful out there." His character embodies wisdom, professionalism, and a deep care for his fellow officers. Conrad's portrayal made Esterhaus one of the most beloved figures in the series. He passed away on November 22, 1983, at the age of 58 due to urethral cancer.
Chose to disregard this previously aforementioned item and took a rather costly joyride down the gauntlet last week, precipitating
Larry D. Mann, born on December 18, 1922, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He played Judge Lee Oberman in Hill Street Blues in 1983 when he was 61 years old. Mann was a character actor known for his extensive work in television and film, including voicing Yukon Cornelius in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 1964. His career included guest appearances on numerous TV shows from the 1950s to the 1980s. He passed away on January 6, 2014, at the age of 91 due to natural causes.
And didn't the devil say to Jesus, "Throw yourself off this cliff and prove to me you're the Son of God"?
Barbara Bosson, born on November 1st, 1939, in Charleroi, Pennsylvania. She played Faye Furillo, the ex-wife of Captain Frank Furillo in Hill Street Blues from 1981, when she was 42 years old. Her performance earned her 5 Emmy nominations. Bosson had a successful TV career, including roles in Murder 1, 1995 to 1997, and L.A. Law, 1986 to 1993. She passed away on February 18, 2023, at the age of 83 due to natural causes.
I suppose I should call him back, but I was hoping I'd have something to tell him.
I wish I could wait with you, but I got Frank Jr.
James Sikking, born on March 5, 1934, in Los Angeles, California. He portrayed Lieutenant Howard Hunter in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 47 years old. Hunter is the head of the Emergency Action Team, EAT, known for his strict militaristic approach and rigid discipline. His unwavering belief in tactical precision and authority sometimes clashes with his colleagues, but he remains a memorable and distinctive figure in the series. He passed away on July 13, 2024, at the age of 90.
A good man might have been passed over again if it hadn't been for your black officer's presidium.
Ernie F. Orsatti, born on February 13, 1940, in Los Angeles, California. He portrayed a bank robber in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 41 years old. His character is involved in a tense and dramatic moment, representing the unpredictable dangers the precinct faces daily. Though his role is brief, it adds to the show's gritty realism, showcasing the constant threats law enforcement officers encounter. He passed away on September 12, 2020, at the age of 80 due to complications from a fall.
Susan, would you like to dance? Hello, Susan.
Yes.
I was just asking if you'd like to dance.
Troy Kirby Jr., born on March 8, 1957, in the United States. He portrayed Dudley Hicks in Hill Street Blues, 1982, when he was 25 years old. Hicks is a minor character in the series, representing the various individuals who interact with law enforcement, whether as suspects, victims, or bystanders. Though his role was brief, it contributed to the show's realistic depiction of urban life and police work. He passed away on January 29, 2009, at the age of 51 due to undisclosed causes.
It says you'll only get off for a $5 minimum.
Minimum donation.
Dudley Hicks, big boy, you're under arrest.
You crazy, man. Arrest me for what?
What for?
René Enriquez, born on November 24, 1933, in Nicaragua. He portrayed Lieutenant Ray Cayetano in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 48 years old. Cayetano is a dedicated and professional officer who often serves as a voice of reason within the department, balancing compassion with authority. His character represents the challenges faced by Hispanic officers in law enforcement at the time. He passed away on March 23, 1990, at the age of 56 due to pancreatic cancer.
I was told it was not only Daniel's decision. I was told there was a panel.
Yes?
You were on it.
Yes.
And you voted to have Williams...
Rennie Santoni, born on April 21, 1938, in New York City, New York. He portrayed Danny Santana in Hill Street Blues, 1984, when he was 46 years old. Santana is a dedicated police officer who appears as a minor but impactful character within the precinct. His presence adds to the realism of the show, depicting the daily struggles and camaraderie among law enforcement officers. He passed away on August 1, 2020, at the age of 82 due to complications from a long illness.
12. 4 counts of vandalism, 3 counts of breaking and entering at 13. Assaulting a 70-year-old woman during a...
Arnold Johnson, born on November 15, 1921, in New York City, New York. He portrayed a drunk in Hill Street Blues, 1982, when he was 61 years old. Though a minor role, his character reflects the social issues often highlighted in the series, portraying the struggles of addiction and homelessness within the urban landscape. Johnson's performance, despite its brevity, adds realism to the show's gritty atmosphere. He passed away on April 10, 2000, at the age of 78 due to natural causes.
And animal magnetism will take over.
Well, what about Elroy and me? Do we have animal magnetism too?
Certainly. But if the wind is right, no.
Morgan Woodward, born on September 16, 1925, in Fort Worth, Texas. He portrayed John Renko in Hill Street Blues in 1982, when he was 57 years old. Woodward was known for his tough, authoritative roles, often playing cowboys, lawmen, or villains in westerns and crime dramas. His career spanned over 40 years, with notable roles in Cool Hand Luke, 1967, and Star Trek, the original series. He passed away on February 22, 2019, at the age of 93 due to natural causes.
Go easy on him than we would.
You know, Earl, I never could stomach disloyalty in a man, could you?
Taurean Blacque, born on May 10, 1940, in Newark, New Jersey. He portrayed Detective Neil Washington in Hill Street Blues from 1981 when he was 41 years old and became widely recognized for the role. Blacque was nominated for an Emmy for his performance and had a prolific career in television, later starring in Generations, 1989 to 1991. He was also an advocate for adoption and adopted 10 children. He passed away on July 21, 2022, at the age of 82 after a brief illness.
Man has his responsibilities, Neil. She wants me so bad it's eating her up inside. She just doesn't realize it yet. Sure.
Yaphet Kotto, born on November 15, 1939, in New York City, New York. He portrayed Calvin Matthias in Hill Street Blues, 1985, when he was 46 years old. Matthias is a complex character who becomes entangled with the police, adding tension and drama to the series. Known for his commanding presence, Kotto's portrayal brings depth to the role, reflecting the struggles and conflicts of life on the streets. He passed away on March 15, 2021, at the age of 81 due to heart complications.
It's after 5 o'clock.
How do you get a name? How do you go about claiming what ought to be yours when you were born and you had to take it?
Dolph Sweet, born on July 18, 1920, in New York City, New York. He portrayed Lieutenant Emil Schneider in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 61 years old. Schneider is a seasoned and authoritative police lieutenant whose experience and leadership play a crucial role in guiding the younger officers. His character represents the old-school approach to policing, often offering wisdom and discipline in a rapidly changing environment. He passed away on May 8, 1985, at the age of 64 due to cancer.
In any situation, and I think something happens there, you know.
Two strong individuals trying to deal with their own problems, getting together, getting on each other's nerve, really like...
Trinidad Silva, born on January 30th, 1950, in Mission, Texas. He portrayed Jesus Martinez in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 31 years old. Martinez is the leader of the Los Diablos gang, a recurring character who often clashes with the police while navigating the challenges of gang life. Despite his criminal ties, Martinez is portrayed with depth, showing moments of intelligence and diplomacy when dealing with the authorities. His role adds complexity to the series' depiction of crime and law enforcement. He passed away on July 31, 1988, at the age of 38 due to a car accident.
90. Yo, Frankie, take your toe off the gas. I'm retired from Diablos Club, huh? I get enough dog-eat-dog in this paralegal field. And I've got...
Pat Corley, born on June 1, 1930, in Dallas, Texas. He portrayed Coroner Wally Nydorf in Hill Street Blues, 1982 to 1987, when he was 52 years old. Nydorf is the no-nonsense coroner who often provides crucial forensic insights to the precinct. His dry humor and straightforward approach make him a memorable presence in the series, balancing the show's darker themes with his sharp wit. He passed away on September 11, 2006, at the age of 76 due to congestive heart failure.
This mother, daughter OD'd. Mrs. So-and-so, strange as it may seem to you, we at Nydorf Brothers Mortuary.
Michael Lerner, born on June 22, 1941, in Brooklyn, New York. He portrayed Raleigh Simone in Hill Street Blues, 1983, when he was 42 years old. Raleigh is a smooth-talking, well-connected informant who operates within the criminal underworld while maintaining a working relationship with the police. His character provides valuable intelligence, but is also known for his self-serving nature, often walking the fine line between ally and opportunist. He passed away on April 8, 2023, at the age of 81 due to complications from brain seizures.
3 ongoings and undercovers. Phillips and Don Levy are an ace vacuum cleaner repair. AM, Belker's a decoy carrier for the hunt.
Paul Mace, born on April 4th, 1950, in New York City, New York. He portrayed Pagano in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 31 years old. Pagano is a minor character in the series, contributing to the gritty realism of the precinct's day-to-day operations. Though his screen time was brief, his presence helped establish the chaotic and unpredictable nature of police work. He passed away on August 12, 1983, at the age of 33, due to injuries sustained in a motorcycle accident.
With nothing to do, lucky me that I bumped into you. Looking so good and looking so fine.
Sandy McPeak, born on February 21st, 1936, in Indiana, Pennsylvania. He portrayed Dr. Ted Rose in Hill Street Blues, 1981, when he was 45 years old. Dr. Rose is a dedicated medical professional who assists the precinct in handling medical emergencies and forensic matters. His character brings a sense of urgency and realism to the show, emphasizing the challenges faced by those working alongside law enforcement. He passed away on December 31st, 1997, at the age of 61 due to complications from a stroke.
Okay, open please.
Who's your favorite character from Hill Street Blues? It's always tough to say goodbye to beloved cast members who are no longer with us. How does that make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're enjoying our content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. We appreciate having you in our community.